everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mechanical Rain. This one is actually a part 3 to the last 2 episodes. And what I mean by part 3 is that Mitch and everybody recorded all of these episodes in one session. So really this is just a part 3 to the same session, and we're breaking it up because otherwise we'd have this huge episode and it'd be a lot to get through. So anyway, last week, Hajime did some necromancy. Isn't that great? No, but really, I'd suggest going back and listening to episodes 10 and 11 before checking this one out. There's a good bit to cover. But really, the sum of it is our crew is essentially putting together plans to figure out how to move forward with this whole situation. And by situation, I mean a planetary invasion and the lack of a moon. Anyway, I think that's enough of me rambling. This week, we're going to pick up with Mitch asking Achilles what he's doing. Mitch, what you doing?
Achilles, what you doing?
Well, much less interesting than the black magic that's going on 300 feet from me.
No, there's no magic in this game.
I say what I say. I guess once I get everything automated, I'm basically just going to kind of supervise it for a little bit, just make sure there's no bugs in the system, like the automation systems that are down here. And then I'm gonna.
That's fair. Why don't you give me just give me a couple of those tech checks just to.
Sure.
Give me like 2 of them just to see if you blow yourself up.
Yeah. 18 for the first.
Yeah. That all right. So you managed to start getting things set up.
And come on, blow myself up. Oh, okay, 11. That wasn't. I was just hoping it wasn't single digits.
Yeah. So you managed to start teaching some of the people you brought down with you how to operate the things. So yeah, you're making some munitions. What else you doing? That whole interaction between Hajime and Isabel and Allenby and whatnot going on over here took, I'd say, like 3-ish hours.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say probably like around like 3 or 4 hours of this is probably going to be him just supervising and making adjustments where needed. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to go back up to the hangar and eat and get some fresh air that doesn't smell like gunpowder.
That's fair. I mean, you're all
yeah. So that's kind of what he's going to supervise for half the day, make sure everything's running smooth enough, and then go up and kind of get a little more relaxing in before, the shit sandwiches are served.
All right. So up in like the makeshift mess area, you see Commander Woodrow eating a sandwich. He's the only person of real note up there. Warren is like he's exiting as you're entering, talking with his brother Addison.
Hey, just happy to see that the brothers are together, and that mustache really does look better than the no mustache. But he'll keep that in his mind, and he'll grab something to eat, and he'll sit down across from Woodrow, and not really looking to make conversation unless he wants to.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Woodrow kind of tells you the same thing that he told Verna earlier, about how you have free reign to run this show. These guys will answer to you. Consider this your battlefield promotion. At this point, you are all sergeants. Congratulations.
Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything off the rip to really talk to him about, but just I will take some of the snacks that I had stashed during the trip, and I'll slide a bag of non-copyright, we'll call them folitos, across the table, because I know they're not part of standard military hardtack. And I'll just kind of slide them across and be like, if you're so inclined.
All right. He takes them and thanks you and offers you some of his whiskey.
Absolutely. That sounds fantastic. Whiskey goes perfect with my lunchtime cigarettes. So.
All right. Okay, then let's move outdoors to Verna. You are standing in the rain, directing troops around.
Well, I think the first thing Verna's actually going to do is get everybody together underneath something, maybe even just like back in the underneath like an overhang or whatever. And I'm assuming that we all still have like those little watches that have like hologram maps on them.
Yeah.
So
you have everything going on.
Yeah, okay. So if all the people have that, the first thing we're going to do is bring up all of the maps of the surrounding area and plan out where we want to put the tanks and figure out what we're going to call each tank. So I think Verna's just going to go with like a, like A, B, C, D, E, and F. Sorry, F tank.
This one's Jeff. This one's Brian. This one's Rudy.
This one's Raphael.
And this one's Enrique.
Okay.
And we all have
we're
our...
going to give you...
Oh, nice. We have letters on our tokens. That's so cool.
And we're giving you all 6 of these.
Heck yeah. Oh, so I
right.
actually have to decide where to put them?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay, this is Ricky. I'm not a military strategist.
Well, yes. Unfortunately, you volunteered for this.
No, I asked.
Just remember, they're tanks, so shooting up is easier than shooting down.
Correct. Well, they're future tanks, though, so we'll make that work.
You're right. Future technology. Shooting florp is easier than shooting blorp.
Exactly. Why are there 6 pedals but only 4 directions? So these are walled off.
Okay.
There is
So we're in a giant soup bowl.
Kind of. There is a small door. Like you can get your Blackwoods and your vehicles out through the small doors in each of these.
Okay. All right. Mr. Game Master.
Yes.
I think I would like to... I don't know if there's like a phone a friend option here, but I'm wondering if, because Verna would have had training in this sort of thing in her 4 years in the academy. And not only that, but the students who are alive and with her would have also had some training. So between her and the people that she's leading, I'm going to imagine that they would have some educated approach to where to put these tanks. So in lieu of that, or unless you want to be that, I thought maybe I could rely on my fellow players for some input.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you where to place anybody.
I kind of thought that would be too much to ask.
Because I know where the bad guys are coming from. So if one of the other players would like to help you out, they are more than welcome to. As like a, not as themselves, as like a voice of God kind of accomplice.
Like a student NPC kind of.
Yes. Or as a military strategist kind of thing.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's probably a student who was like a military strategy major, right? Like in a military academy, you have those probably. Not those words, but something like that. I think we're gonna start here.
Okay.
I see a circle that popped up, so I feel like
I don't know what you're talking about.
What circle?
That's just your strategist mind at work.
Exactly. See, and my strategist mind is so smart. Okay, so hey, my military strategist mind. How do we feel about A, B, and C? Are those placed okay?
A through D look really good. Or yeah, I think those positions make sense to me. I think 'cause I'm also not that smart. I don't know why I answered.
Do we think F should go over military strategist mind? Do we think F should go over over to the left, or do you think it should go back to where it was, or somewhere else, or something totally different?
So you're going to leave the courtyard area completely undefended from the inside?
Oh, like in the soup bowl, you mean?
Yeah, no last line of defense in there or anything like that?
Well, that's what Blueberry's for.
Right.
Oh my god, Achilles is so mad at Blueberry.
Yeah, I guess one of the tanks should be on the inside, I guess. I think that makes sense as your military mind.
Yeah, thank you, military mind.
I think E could easily be moved. The rest should have visual to the top of that landing.
All right, and I'm kind of wondering, because tanks have movement, right? So like if we put them in the middle...
it can move around, yeah.
It could move depending on where the threat was approaching from.
Correct.
All right. So C would be able to travel up north if it needed to, or shoot up north if it needed to.
Yeah, they all have fairly good mobility. The only one that really doesn't have full mobility is F, which is fine because that's a choke point with the wall. Same thing with A. You kind of want to keep some things close to the wall, but I think it looks good.
As an out-of-game thing, when we're in combat, you'll each have one of these to control.
Neat.
Oh boy!
So
I want F tank.
So it'll be
You
able
want
to
the
it'll be able to
F-tank.
maneuver. It'll move on your turn.
Okay.
But we'll cover that whenever the fight comes to you guys.
Yeah, I get to fire F bombs.
Nice.
Justin, you can cut that out.
Justin, don't you dare.
No, I like that. Yeah, keep that in. All right, cool. So we have our 6 tanks placed thanks to our collective military mind, which is very intelligent. And I'm realizing now, so I took 24 people, which meant that we had 51 left over. What are those 51 people doing? I thought maybe they would have a different job, but now I'm realizing that are they just chilling?
I mean, they're just guys inside at the moment.
Okay, so...
Like, if a fight breaks out, they'll potentially be able to help. Maybe.
Okay.
But, like, they're just...
Right.
Right now, they're just indoors.
Okay, so they're kind of maybe like some infantry there
Right.
is
Where did
them.
Bunny die? I think that's about right.
Right there.
Yeah, it was
Give or
right by
take.
E. Yeah.
Yeah. Because nobody's really drug that thing back inside.
I was working on it.
Well, other things have been happening, and it's only been like 2 days.
It has.
Yeah, and touching it makes me sad. So I think what I'd like to do then is instead of having only 4 people on our home, what did you say? Home defense unit or whatever?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I think we should maybe have some more people on that. So I'd like to take 10 additional people. And that way those people can be focused on, I don't know, what kind of munitions do we have for them? Like, maybe not munitions, but like trap materials.
They've got guns, and you can manufacture, like, sheet metal and things along those lines here.
Okay.
Plus the mining vehicles that were here.
Okay. So I think, and military mind, I think maybe this is, I would love for you to weigh in on this, but what I'd like to do is create some sort of thing out of sheet metal that would allow us to scale and come down the wall quickly if we needed to, like to get up the wall quickly or to come back down the wall quickly.
So you're gonna build a ladder?
Yeah, like are you building a
Or
ladder?
stairs?
I think
You're gonna build a ladder for your mechs. All right.
Yeah, but no, for the people, because what if we need our people to go attack something that's
Sure.
no, never mind.
Let's put people on. We'll let them climb a cliff face and go stab robots in the foot.
It could work.
It's a great idea.
Look, I'm just saying, I didn't go to military school.
It's fine.
All right. So then, because I'm guessing we can't build like longer range weapons or something like that. Like these people are just going to be armed with whatever they're armed with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Because my thought is like, what if they don't have a weapon that has that much range? Can they get closer and sacrifice themselves for the good of the cause?
And
Never mind.
Blueberry's the criminal?
Yeah. Holy shit.
So far.
Holy shit, dude.
Verna hasn't enacted this stuff yet, so therefore she's technically not a criminal. She's just
Right.
a psychopath.
Yeah, she hasn't flipped
Right.
to the page of the book that says final solution yet. So.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
All right. But also, I'd like to add, this is all in our military mind, so none of this has been spoken yet.
Cough, cough,
Right.
build a bunker, cough, cough, outside the doors, cough, cough.
See, there you go. See, military mind, that's exactly the kind of thing that I was looking for. We need to build a bunker outside the doors, obviously.
So we're the
Cough, cough.
Between the two doors into the hangar.
okay.
And
How
a
do you want it
bunker.
to go?
So I kind of want it to be like an arc that follows the line of the cave, because I want the wall of the cave to be, or not cave, you know what I'm talking about, the wall of the plateau, for it to lean up against the back wall, because I would like for that to be an area that we don't have to guard, if that makes sense. Like the back of the bunker is up against the back of the wall.
That is, in fact, a very brilliant idea.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so then the bunker is where we would keep supplies and, like, all of our stuff. Is that right?
So the bunker would be a defensive point for people, so they don't get shot but can shoot out.
Okay.
Or a final fallback area.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah,
ya,
so
right.
basically, like, if everybody's fighting, like, out here behind whatever cover, then if things went wrong, they'd fall back into the bunker to protect the doors at, all cost.
Okay. All right, cool. So then what I'd like to also have is a little thing coming off the bunker there so that I don't know if I can move that, but I want it to be a little bit forward. So you could go around behind it if you wanted to. And then, because I would imagine we don't have enough time to build something like super crazy. But so you've got your main bunker, but then you have this like little out jut thing that like would just provide some more minor cover, but like not no cover.
Yeah, like constructed barriers and such.
Yeah. So yeah, if that makes sense to our military mind, I think that's what I've got our people working on, as well as some traps, whatever kind of traps they can make. That I really have no knowledge on. Like I don't even know where to go with that or start with that. So does military mind have any traps that we would want to make? Like
Maybe not military mind, but old prospector mind's like, if we had the time, we could just whip up a bunch of moonshine and put some rags in it and throw it at the enemy.
Well,
oh my god,
fire.
yes.
You do have access to, like, mining explosives and stuff.
Okay, can we make bombs?
You have bombs.
I'm working on bombs.
Yes.
Yes.
What
Okay.
about landmines and claymores,
Yeah. Surprise bombs.
anti-tank mines,
The forbidden tuna cans.
Oh, yeah.
the requested
landmines.
tuna cans.
I like landmines a lot. Let's do that.
They're going to need to be very big landmines.
They're just going to,
Or
like, tickle
very
the mech's
effective
feet.
landmines.
Yeah, at this point, they're not landmines, they're land ours.
Yeah, like Tess. Oof.
I liked that one, actually.
Okay.
Nope, I refuse to acknowledge it.
You get advantage on your next roll, Isabel.
Yay!
All right, so I've got the other 10 people working on making landmines then.
All right. Sure. Where would you like them?
Ah, jeez.
How many are you making?
God. Okay, no, it's fine. I can do this. Okay, so I want to make probably... Can we do 5?
Sure.
Or is that too many? I don't know. I don't really know how much stuff we have, like, or the
You can make
time,
5.
like, I guess the time limit of what we're
mean,
looking at
right now
with the
you're only
bunker and
work-
everything else.
Right now, you're working on one day, so.
All right. So five landmines. I am thinking that. Yeah.
Verna's swift military mind would like to know where the entrances and exits to this area, to this mining area are.
So the doors into the mine are these 2 exclamation points here.
Oh no, I mean like
built in.
outside of the
Cool.
cereal bowl.
They are the little hash marks in the
No,
big
I meant
walls.
outside of that, like ways that they could approach this cereal bowl.
Oh, they can
Like,
pretty
is
much
this
come.
blocked off? Is that blocked
No, they
off?
could pretty much come from any direction.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
So military mind would say landmines are best used in places where people can't avoid. So bottlenecks like there, here, places like those. Bottlenecks are the most effective areas because things can't avoid stepping on other things.
All right, and
Right
this
on.
is a very important question.
Okay.
Are you marking these on your map?
Oh yeah. We don't want to step on them.
Just making sure.
Says you. That's
Just
an early
making
retirement for me.
If Isabel's touching the ground, something else has already gone wrong.
And I mean, I'm gonna assume. Maybe I shouldn't assume this, but I assume our little hollow watch thingies are not really like shared with the enemy. Like they're not gonna see it.
I mean, not the ones that I give you guys because I make those.
Right.
But I
Yeah.
don't know if there's like a group hollow watch for like military stuff. That's
Yeah, if you are on a Helix channel, You don't know. Who drew a smiley face on the wall?
I don't know.
Not my color.
Not my color.
You're at disadvantage now, Isabel.
Wait, I had advantage, so I now have disadvantage, so I evened out.
No. You've gone straight to disadvantage.
Damn.
Ooh.
No, yeah, if you're using a Helix channel, you don't know if the enemy has that compromised or not. The individual one that Achilles made, you can assume that you're okay.
All right, how quickly can we get our people armed with ones that can't be hacked? Like, can we change the ones that they have to
Maybe. Don't
make
forget, you
them-
still have that. You still have that one more mine right here.
Yeah, thank you. Can we change the ones that we have to make them not hackable?
You guys can try.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, you can try anything.
I think what we should do is if Achilles or Hajime or someone can make or can give out ones that are individual to the tank drivers, I think that would be useful because they're going to be out in the actual area where the mines are. Then they will know for sure where the mines are. If we can't, then the rest of them, I'm not sure if we should share that information with because I don't know if it'll be compromised.
Okay. I mean, that's
All right.
something you will have to go find and talk to Achilles about.
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
I mean, that wasn't a sigh of like I don't want to talk to Achilles. It was just like, whew, we're doing so many things right now.
If it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel better, Achilles just doesn't want to be here in general, so it's all good.
This is like 18 brain cells more than Verna has.
Yeah, he's rethinking his decision and thinking that the detention center planet sounds a lot better than this.
Oh no.
If Verna would like, her tactical mind is having a thought. If you look
yes.
at the map.
The
Yes.
thought is we're going to need more landmines.
Well, yes, that too. But I had a thought for a place to put this mine instead of over there because this feels like more of a choke point right over here since it's the it's a wide
Unless they
path.
jump off the cliff like we did.
That's true. If they jump off the cliffs, then that's their own deal. At that point,
That's their own deal.
At that point, it's just shoot tanks at them.
All right, where are we digging the pits for the punji sticks?
I don't think those are going to be very effective in this case.
They might be actually.
So, okay, cool. So we have our mines. We have our people who are building our bunker. We have our tank drivers and our two other people in the tanks, which I assume are like people who are shooting the tank guns. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a 3-man crew to operate the tank.
Right. Okay, cool.
So.
So they all know what they're doing. I think everybody's pretty much good to go there. I would like to... I don't think at this point we have placed the mines yet, or at least they're not like active yet. Because what I'd like to do is go find Achilles, talk to him about providing the tank drivers and maybe one or two other people with the non-hackable hollow watches.
Okay. I mean, whatever you feel like you got to do. At this point, I am hands off. This is your battle strategy.
Cool. So, yeah, I'm trying to find Achilles. I think he was going to be working on the munitions, so I guess that's where Verna would go first to
Yes, I'm
try to...
down in the mines.
Yes.
Smeagol, the mine minion. 'Cause Pepe Sylvia wanted to keep connecting red threads.
This just went so far over my head.
That's fine. Pat got it at least.
I got your joke. I'm with you.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, no, he'd be at this point supervising, just kind of checking everything to make sure that nothing blows up. Yeah, so I guess when you come down, I'll kind of turn around and be like, oh, are you here to help or am I helping you?
Well, hopefully both. I'm trying to get our team set up with a way to communicate, and I'm just worried because, they hacked Bunny, they hacked all of our other Alpha Squad people, and I don't know if they're going to be able to see into the Helix Hollow Watches. So if I load our plan into there, like the location of our explosives and things, I'm worried that the enemy's going to be able to see that. So my favor from you, Achilles, would be, can you make some of our team some more of those hollow watches you gave us?
I think I have just the idea to get everybody everything you mapped out. Give me 20 minutes. Wait, how many tanks are there?
6.
Okay, 20 minutes should be all right.
Awesome. Thanks, Achilles.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll walk over to an area with a table set up and whatnot, and he'll he'll wait until Verna goes back up towards the hangar. He's gonna pull out paper copies of the map of the area, and he's gonna put marker dots where all of the landmines are. Because it is the ultimate unhackable map.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Also, I can only make like 5 of those holograms. So.
Oh my god, I love it.
So.
And we already have 4.
Yeah, I think I have all. I can only make 4 of them, and I have all 4 of those out to you guys and myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's gonna make analog map ones with reference points of kind of where everything is. He's kind of gonna fill in what Verna told him, and he'll go back up to the hangar after probably like 20-30 minutes and be like, all right, here you go, the ultimate unhackable hologram map that looks so real you could reach out and touch it, and I'll hand her the several paper maps.
Ooh, 3D effect.
I absolutely love it.
Sometimes it's best to go old school.
And Verna just giggles and smiles, and she's like, "Yep, all right, point taken." So she starts handing them out to the tank drivers, but she also wants to go ahead and drop a couple copies for the leaders of the infantry as well.
So you guys.
Well, yeah, the people...
They don't really have any leaders. It's you guys. You've all been...
Oh, it's us.
Yeah, you guys have been promoted.
Okay.
You're in charge of everything now.
Some of you will die, and that's a risk I'm willing to take.
All right, so I have said there's going to be appointed map holders in the infantry. I'm not making 51 copies of this because if they're all staying in the soup bowl, then the chances that they're going to need to know where the mines are not that great. So I am going to go ahead and make as many copies as I can, which I don't know, in the time allotted, probably 20 or so. And I'm going to give those to my map holders, and I'm going to let everybody know, hey, some of you guys have the maps, make sure you look at them, and then get your buddy who has a map, and it's the buddy system. Know where your map buddy is.
If you step on a landmine, it's your own fault.
Don't be stupid.
Everybody hold hands with your boom buddy.
All right, so that will end our tactical planning session. All right, Hajime, let's roll over to you.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's been a few hours now since you left Bunny with a one-armed Alan B and Isabel.
Come on down to the lab. See what's on the slab.
Yes.
It's Bunny and Thomas.
I think Hajime will he will walk the whole way from the downstairs up to the hangar where everything was parked, and just kind of look out over the tanks being directed and look at Bunny's mech and have the worst idea in the history of his career.
Oh no.
Yeah, all right, let's see where this is going.
Loose moral compass. Let's go.
He'll grab a couple of people who aren't doing anything and see if a few of them can grab, I don't know if there's a forklift or tow trucks or something, but see if they could get that mech out in the middle of the field and drag it back into the hangar.
Yes, repair it and make it yours, Hajime. Put Bunny back into it.
Yeah, you'll be able to rig something up to get this thing inside.
Yes.
Nice.
Sporklift, thank you.
But before any of that actual repair production is put into that mech, I feel like Hajime is going to wrestle with it for a few minutes and head down to them talking with Robo Bunny.
Can I roll for gambling? Because I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna do a straight D20 roll. See how successful I was at teaching this robot how to gamble.
I mean,
if you roll a 1, it tears your arm off like a Wookiee.
Oh, no.
she knew how to gamble.
Well, now That's fair. I'm just
And,
in that case. I'm
you've
rolling to
lost
see
a
if I
lot of
beat
stuff.
a only semi-conscious robot at poker. Is that better?
I hope you don't,
Or not
because that'd be
poker,
way
but
funnier.
blackjack is what I said. I also hope I
She
lose.
seems fully conscious.
Yeah. The house always wins.
Yeah, no, so I mean you guys gamble, and as Hajime re-enters the lab, the giant Blackwood kind of waves at him and goes, Hajime.
Oh.
Oh,
Aw, he's such a proud father he can't speak. I'm so sorry.
get fucked. Now Hajime's gonna like, oh, bunny. Oof. All right. Nah, you know what? Good news, bad news scenario. Which one do you want first? One or two?
Are you asking? Who are you asking?
I'm asking Bunny. Like, he pulls up a chair, sits down, looks up at this giant robot that could stomp him into a mud hole, and goes, good news, bad news, one or two?
She holds up two finger. Two?
Bad news. All right. Bad news is whoever the hell these people are somehow managed to copy your consciousness and stick you into a Blackwood interfaceable system. You didn't just grow a few inches while you were sleeping, my friend.
She kind of like the Blackwood's head kind of tilts, like she doesn't quite process what you're saying. I'm gonna need you to explain it to her.
Like Hajime's sitting there. He like, there's a little bit of a slower process as he tries to dumb down his what he thought was a dumbed down explanation.
It's almost like this thing just started speaking English again.
I think I have an easier explanation. Not as
Yeah, I'm gonna make one of you guys tell her.
I tried. I'm too smart.
funny. So I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off. You died, and your consciousness was uploaded into a robot.
So it kind of like lurches forward and slams its hands down on either side of you, like dropping to its knees, and just it looks like if it could cry, it would be.
Yeah.
But like it's still towering directly over you.
Isabel is going to gingerly place a hand on the giant robot hand that could easily crush her, trying to console this giant robot who was once her friend. Who is her friend? Yeah, I'm friends with this robot. I'll accept that.
You can say it. You're reenacting the Iron Giant. It's all right. We know what
All
you're
right.
doing.
Every day.
So composing itself there, it stays in that same like on all fours sort of position and lifts its head to look at Hajime. What good news?
I might have a way for you to be able to kick the shit out of a few of them in revenge if you're up for it.
It just kind of nods.
Fantastic. As you were-ish, I don't know. We just got this fun time. I'm gonna go cannibalize the old Blackwood because it's pretty beat the shit and try and refit the parts onto the new Bunny Mech.
Okay.
Yes, Bunny 2.0.
Then that being said, since you are going to build around this, at some point during our break, give me a class and a species, and I will build from there.
I dig it.
Heard.
So, whatever you decide. All right. Let's circle to Achilles. He had just made a couple of maps. You doing anything else?
No, I think when he notices Hajime returning to the hangar and like critically like staring at what was the bunny mech, he'll probably end up lending a hand.
Okay. Easy enough. Verna?
Yeah, one thing that I wanted to add to the record is that while we're reinforcing the bunker and all that, I'm going to have our people reinforce the doors to the hangar. With whatever
That's not really going to be necessary. Those doors are pretty sturdy. They're not going to be easily broken down or in.
So sheet metal won't make a difference?
No, not really. They're the hangar doors are 60-foot tall slab of steel.
All right, well, I'm leaving my blue squares there. I think that once Verna sees the bunny mech is moving around, she's going to run up and get the lowdown from Hajime and Isabel on what progress they've made and what's going on. And she's just going to kind of look on, kind of awed and also a little terrified at the implications of what's going on. And if there needs to...
Oh, no, this is good.
Yeah. And if she can help in any way, she will. But otherwise, just kind of glad, but also horrified, and just a whole host of complicated feelings.
All right. That sounds good to me. And with that, let's call it a week, shall we? Before we wrap up, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns about this session?
No,
I'm concerned, but there's something you can do about it.
I only have one comment. It's alive!
How do you feel?
Okay.
Oh, like the worst creature on all of creation.
Nah, this is perfect. I love this.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I know you love this, you disgusting motherfucker.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine for now, but we'll save that for next time. Next Tuesday at 6 a.m. to be specific. But anyway, thanks so much for listening to this episode of Mechanical Rain. Make sure to like and subscribe over on YouTube at Storm Gaming Alliance. And feel free to leave a comment. We always love hearing from everybody. If you haven't heard already, Mechanical Rain is available on the go with Apple Podcasts and Spotify and wherever else you get your podcasts. You can keep up to date with everything Storm Gaming Alliance related, including Mechanical Rain, over on Twitter at Storm Gaming AL. Oh crap, I forgot to call it X. Okay, X, Twitter, you know where to find it. And on behalf of the entire Mechanical Rain crew, thanks again for listening to this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, where are we digging the pits for the punji sticks?